certified math teacher for the state of Connecticut. And today we're going to be talking about storytelling and how it can improve your bottom line and increase your clientele. There's a couple of things that I wish I knew early in my corporate life and my consulting life. And one of those things is obviously like how much impactful storytelling can be on the overall bottom line. I worked with many different types of clients before and closed many big contracts for big banks and government organizations. And guys, one thing I got to tell you, one thing that stood out in my career across all sorts of projects that I did before was just literally using stories to paint the overall picture for our clients. Uh, Throughout the years, I managed to land really, really incredible clients, huge banks. And of course, one of the techniques that I used was storytelling. Now, the best part about it, in a world of AI, the whole concept of storytelling is becoming more kind of, you'd want to say easier, but in reality, you still need some of those skills that will be kind of like combination of both your human skills, or being able to tell the story, and of course, in combination with AI. And one of the things that I recently did, I landed one of those big contracts with just doing nothing but storytelling for one of the consulting company that I do some side hustling from time to time. And I was actually sent out to one of those states to provide a credible solution in cybersecurity. And when I went there, this is what I did. You're not going to believe that, guys. It worked so well. What I did is I literally created entire storytelling presentation in a way where everything is simulated. And I went out there, I drove to another state, and I presented it, and boom, and landed a huge contract. And that was for one of my consulting companies that I'm working with from time to time. And I wanted to let you know, like, how you could do this, how you could do that for um, any kind of clients, especially if you have some relationships that you already built with clients, and how to do that in a way where you're not stressing out too much about what you're going to be saying, and instead have fully blown simulated storytelling environment ready for you to go right before you do the demo, with AI literally describing everything that you wanted to say and present in order to finally land that contract. And of course, some of you will say, well, how do you do that? How is that even possible? Well, you see, guys, I managed to use the same technique not only for one contract that I managed to land in for police departments using this technique, but another contract as well for university where I actually teach right now in University in New York. And I wanted to let you know what works for me as a person. And like, it's definitely going to work for you 100%, guys. And how much stress I was able to reduce just by using this solution of being able to use simulated storytelling of the entire solution for whatever it is that I'm pitching. Now, of course, in my particular case, I was pitching a cybersecurity solution for government projects to help with all sorts of but kind of stuff. But obviously, in your case, maybe you are trying to pitch this, land a contract. Maybe you're trying to pitch it for some other small business owner. But at the end of the day, you all come across like a problem, a problem of you kind of number one, needing to build entire demo. Number two, needing to remember what to say in that demo. And number three, being all over the place when the demo comes around and not remembering anything at all. So, how did I manage to solve this problem recently? What I did is I created what's called Feudal OS. Think of it as a super intelligence in a box. It makes it possible for me to quickly build out a fully blown simulated environment and present any kind of presentation in a demo way in front of audiences in a stunning way where entire concept of storytelling is baked directly into the simulated demo. And it has a little AI avatar, and it has like a scenario mode where it just kind of walks you through entire set of slides. Think of it like combination of a PowerPoint plus demo all integrated in one shot with one push of a button for any kind of a storytelling that you want to do using a very simple interface that runs on mobile and super easy to navigate. And when you get stuck, the best part about it, you could literally you could literally have AI just do the token. You could ask it to do the token for you, and in a way where it's from the third person, where people get to chuckle as they listen how you present the story and interact with AI back and forth. Um, and when I did that, I didn't really like think much about it. In my particular case, I was just kind of trying to figure out how to solve a problem for university solution that I was building at a time. And the solution was like I was really lazy. I didn't really want to like spend all that time on like grading students quizzes and all and preparing lessons. I was just so lazy. I needed to find a way how to like simulate the entire environment first for university students and kind of not really have to remember about like, oh, what I'm gonna say, like, would I like, oh my God, what happens if a student asks me this question and I don't know? Like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? Well, this uh what I was able to do first for university project is I was able to like prepare like a simulation environment that literally replicates entire university in a box. So in simple words, it whenever I go live, to teach for university, everything is fully prepared for me in Zoom, all the breakout rooms, all quizzes, all the slides, and all the AI avatars that are ready to engage into entire conversation with the audience, regardless of what kind of question is being asked. I also set up like a little secret code word. So whenever I say something like, "Oh, it's a good question," then what it goes ahead what it does next, it recognizes that I need help, and it looks at the previous context of what the student asked for, and it literally like gives me a prescriptive recommendation for how to respond back to the student. So this way, I could just read off the popped up teleprompter and continue with a conversation. How crazy is that, guys? This is like this was just a fraction of what I described of what I did for um, the feudal OS. Now, at first, I didn't really think too much about it. I was like, okay, I created a super intelligence in a box was just using nothing but Minimax 2.7 and just bunch of emergent techniques and using Chronos to with a binary quantization, sphere quantization to improve the memory speed. I didn't really kind of think too much, but then I started getting more and more people reaching out to me and be like, "Oh my God, this is crazy. I want something like this." I because I'm so stressed out doing some of the lessons or presenting any kind of stories. I just don't know what stories to tell, and I want to be funny, and I want it to be like, and I gotta tell you, I didn't think of anything more other than trying to simulate university in a box. I was trying to do like a bunch of